It's another one.
It's week 16 of the National Football League, and the spotlight is on these Chiefs' sure-handed wide receiver. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Chiefs and the Seahawks, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 23.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest as we welcome you to GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the Kansas City Chiefs. Brandon Gordon joined by Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Chiefs in this matchup. Their offense is one that doesn't rely too heavily on just one guy. They like to spread things around as best they can.
You're right about that. It's a diverse unit, and they like to run their offense by what they call game plan, meaning each and every week they study the opponent, they probe its weaknesses, and they move the ball around that way. They emphasize who's going to get it based on what they think they'll accomplish in that game. Other teams, they're a system team. They're going to run what they run no matter what.
The Chiefs offense winners of 4 in a row now as they get going. First play, Mahomes looking to throw it. The tight end Kelce has it over the middle. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The numbers for Travis Kelce last week. 7 catches, 55 yards, and a touchdown.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Well, Charles, look, and this is probably a harbinger of things to come. He's got such trust in his tight end, and they're on back-to-back plays. We're seeing that on display.
And when they have that kind of trust, they're not as worried about what the coverage is because they feel like they know each other so well. They'll make the subtle move downfield, and the ball will end up in the right spot. And by the way, partner, what's harbinger mean? Help me out.
Well, you're the one that taught me that a few years ago, so I'll have to lean on you for that. I'm just hoping it fit into the sentence correctly.
I must have got it from my word of the day calendar on my desk.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain there of 21 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. It's Banks. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And that is caught. And he has now tied the record. Touchdown. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games, and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk.
Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. On first down, Mahomes. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. He rifles one that's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And the Seahawks force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Oh, he fakes the spike. He's got a man complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 29-yard line. Mahomes now on 1st down. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Seahawks are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to go again. Now Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. That's Banks. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. No, he didn't spike it. He faked it. He finds his man. Complete. It's Banks. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 29-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Now here's Mahomes. And this is caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. Standing alone with a new NFL record 32nd touchdown. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to it. Or you make sure you have more people.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. A shotgun snap, and again to Edwards-Helaire. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They go play fake. Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And he rifles one incomplete. Christmas Eve here in 2022. A big slate today of Saturday games. But we will have, ready for this, a triple header of action on Christmas Day tomorrow. I think it's pretty safe to say we won't have a white Christmas in any of these places, however. We start with the Packers and Dolphins in Miami at 1 Eastern. Then you got the Broncos and Rams from Los Angeles. And then finally, the Bucs and Cardinals. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
A good pick up there of 20 yards. And again, it's Mahomes. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. From midfield, here's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 36. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here.
KC's offense ready to take over. Mahomes now on 1st down. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Mahomes throw into the hands here of Hardman. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play there on the catch and run. 32 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. On 2nd and goal, Mahomes toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. 3rd and goal at the 4-yard line. It looks like he's going to be stopped short of the first down by about a yard. This deep. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
A carry for the fullback. This is Mike Burton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And hitting Juju on the slant. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. Now this Chiefs offense gets set to go again.
Hey, 43, 15. 43.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He finds his man complete. That's Banks. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Mahomes now to throw. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. From just shy of midfield, Mahomes. He finds his man complete. It's Banks. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 29-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there. 29 yards. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back,
and now here comes Kansas City. The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Able to find Gray here. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, he brings it in off the deflection. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On play action, it's Mahomes. Now throw right side, taken in by the tight end Gray. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here. Number 4.
Come on, baby.
Mahomes looks to throw on third down. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. To throw again on second down. Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the...
Mahomes now on first down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Here comes Edwards-Helaire on the toss right. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
After what they faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield,
and out come the Chiefs now. On first down, Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Banks. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And this pass caught by Gray. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. He finds his man complete. That's Banks. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one good for 26 and a first down. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Gets this into the hands of Gray, the tight end. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Holding offense.
Orlando Brown, the former Raven, the guilty party. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He's going to find his tight end, Gray, complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. 59 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Yeah, the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Edwards-Helaire is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. They will try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And a few little style points on the juke, but not much room to maneuver after that. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future they've got work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So for Kansas City, they continue to rack up the victories as this one moves them to 13-2 on the year. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Denver Broncos next week.